Welcome back to Every Day a New Thought. I'm your host, Thor Chalgren, and each weekday I share a new thought perspective. Today, I'm beginning a 4-part series I'm calling Put Yourself First. It's the beginning of the fall season, Labor Day weekend, back to school time. It seems like it's that season where everything is now pumpkin spice, apparently. For those of you in the empty nest phase of your life now, or if you have kids that have gone back to school or summer company that has left, you now have time on your hands, time to fill. This seasonal shift has recently felt a lot more real for me. My daughter has embarked on a new chapter of her life living on the East Coast. She graduated from college last year, and she's been living and working back home, saving money in preparation for moving back east for good. This change has taken me back to the day that we first left her at college. All the emotion, the uncertainty, the tears, and that was just me. That was definitely a tough time for me. You know, after years of dedicating myself to being a stay-at-home dad with soccer, Girl Scouts, band cheer, she was about to carve her own path in life without me. So what was I going to do with my time? At the time, I felt like I was at a crossroads. What would my next steps be? Seeking out some clarity, as well as drowning my sorrows in a 20-ounce IPA, my wife and I found ourselves at a nice outdoor bar in DC, right by DuPont Circle. My wife honestly seemed more okay with this than I was, but she was so smart in that moment because she reminded me that we, the both of us, now had the rest of our lives to do whatever we wanted. So in that moment, as difficult as it was, I decided something. That the next chapter in my life could and should be something special. I didn't know what at the time, but I decided. I decided to pivot to my future, decided to move forward, decided that the next part of my life was going to be great. I decided to put myself first. Now, based on what I decided that day and what I've learned since, I've developed a 4-part video series titled Put Yourself First. This free video training series runs 4 days, and each segment is accompanied by a very short exercise that will help you get clarity on what's next for you. I've included a link in the show notes, or you can navigate directly to thorchalgren.com/first. So as we transition into fall, I encourage you to consider, what's your next chapter? Whatever your stage in life is right now, where do you see yourself headed? Perhaps my video series could offer you a new perspective on you. A quick teaser for tomorrow's episode. In that show, I'm going to talk about the power of celebration. So if you want a party, check back tomorrow. That's the show for today. If you like this episode, please hit like if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening to the podcast, please subscribe or follow the show on your favorite podcast app. Until tomorrow, thanks for watching.